Friends, I want to break down one of the classical beats that we have. It's called Awis. It's in 11. And it's not really that popular of a beat. We barely have maybe a couple of compositions that go along with it. But nevertheless, it follows the same progression like the other classical beats, like the Sama'i or the Dharrafat and the others. It's divided 3, 4, 4. And if you had the chance to check out on YouTube the موشحات, there's the main موشح played in this beat is called حبي دعاني للوصال. I can leave you the information about it. The division, again, as I said, 3 to 4, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. The موشح, I'll just sing a little bit of it, see how it fills with the beat. حبي دعاني للوصال من بعد ذلي أمان أمان يا لالي ذلي والهوان أمان. So that's how it fits. Now you'll notice also there will be a bit of flexibility. You might encounter it from other people that playing the beat itself in a little bit different. One of those main beats that come next is something like sounds like Sama'i, but it's still in 11. So you just prolong the whole thing, the whole Sama'i beat. You can make it longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You see my point? So, and you can sing the same washah to go along with it. And again, the more you understand the 11 count itself, you will see that you'll be able to come up with your own 11 combinations. Throughout my experience, I was able to coin a few different ones. So you can do the same thing. But first, memorize this one because it's there are songs made to it, and you can play it that way. And then the more you advance, you start seeing it from that point of view. Okay, so that's just for the Arabic style of 11. The Balkans and Eastern European music is also famous for combinations like this. So their 11 is a bit from the fast cycle. It's really beautiful, and it's divided 3 and 7. 4. I'm sorry, 4 and 7. So it can be dum taka, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7. So dum taka dum taka. Or it can be 7 and 4. Okay. Now, what this form is known to be called kopanitsa. Okay, but kopanitsa could be the same, the whole style of playing the music, or it could be just the beat itself. Again, we got used to calling it kopanitsa when we asked to do music on this beat. So you see, that's another form of 11 and different speed also. If you notice on the Arabic progression, it progresses like the rest of the beats, the classical beats. And in this one, it follows also the patterning of Balkan, Eastern European kind of music. Okay, so this is for the 11 beat. I want to keep providing more things about the play with the skin when you do the taqqa, and playing it with hand trading, hand trading and doing taqqa and dum. Every time I play it, I discover there are more to it, and I would like to keep sharing these things and just give you basic principles you can practice on your own to add to your vocabulary, especially the mechanical vocabulary. This is. I have done this before, but you see, it's the mechanical aspect of being able to know the use of the right hand, how valid this is. So part of the exercises I came up with was this one. Right? And to do the sliding thing here, remember, just either tap with the whole hand or tack with the index finger, and the sliding not to make so much noise, just like know how to slide to get to this, you know. Even the sound of the slapping or the sliding is sounding like on the beat, right? You see the point? Okay, so this is one. The other one can be also as an exercise. So take 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 okay, and then the more you get used to it, you can just mix them. It could be, you know, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So what I'm doing here, I'm resembling a phrase up on top of something like maqsoom, you know, or like a baladi. So this mechanic is really awesome when you play, and then when you add the other sounds also, like the dum sound, you know. See? You're just being able to do this. Okay, again. Okay, and this other one also with when you do ركنة واحدة كبيرة. Right, and then you have okay, so if you do it faster. Okay, same one but with more doubles on this side. And from the same thing, just as an exercise, this fill. It could be as long or short as you want. It could be it can be so you see how again it's always amazing, but the right hand fitting in. Okay, so this is just a little bit of those hand exercises and hand movements. Okay. I want to touch again on a subject that we often talk about, the difference or the things that are like traits of older style of playing and the things that are traits of modern style of playing, and how it affects really the music and the volume and the size of your sounds and your drumming when you play actually along with the music, with the samais, with the moshahat, with the songs. Anything can be considered as an old tradition. When you weigh the beat against it and the sound of the drum, you can see the difference in the old approach that was created with the music and the new one that is a bit removed from it, or like it's more distinct from it. I'll explain this in a demonstration, especially with like doing the qarshi in a maqsoom beat, for example, right? So the qarshi, the roll on the side. See? It's the sparse playing, just being a little bit sparse and more rounded. That used to be the main the feel of the old playing. And a lot of this playing with both hands. Now the modern style depends really a lot on the strength of the double strokes, you know, it's kind of playing. So even the qarshi is played with more intense feeling, like when you play it this way. Versus see how sparse it sounds? Add that extra sound to it. So you're adding an extra tech on this side here instead of, so it gives you this intense feeling. It's a good sound, it's a very strong sound, but it fills up a lot of the space that you're playing with. So it can be good to do it from time to time in certain places, being mindful of the music itself. And you can see, it's a mechanical movement. That means the older generation could have done that themselves, but they prefer to keep this sparseness because of the way the music going and the melody, the speed of it and the rounding of it. So that was, and still a very important factor to get to express traditional music in a stronger sense. You know what I mean? Like on the drums themselves, when you drum along with them, your approach makes the music shine or be something different. You see my point? Okay, so this is just to a quick touch up on it. Being able to do this with the two hands. You know, this kind of thing gives you the accessibility and the flexibility to do even longer and sparse rolls. If you saw what I did. Those rolls are not so fast, but you can see they fill up the space in a very nice way, more arced way. So again, the rigidity of the fingers is less in the older style, more sparse. The new one, it's really rigid, especially if you use like the double strokes or the modern style, Turkish style. See how it always keeps being the same. In the music, it becomes too much. If you're soloing, it's great. You can show things with it, you know. But then when it's actual playing, you still can use the one. You can use the sparse one, but it's your approach that dictates that. Since the movement is allowed with anything, Turkish, Arabic, and so. You see my point? So again, knowing how to add these things in the spaces is very important.